but not as a kid. I gave you my opinion as a kid. If I was an 8-year-old,
7-year-old baby vampire.
Yeah, not so angry yet at the world and still believe in all the magic.
I still believe in the magic.
Malenko told me, what did he tell me when I started? Believe in none of what you hear and only half of what you see. And now I think it's like believe none of what you hear and only a quarter of what you see, because everything's like so smoke and mirrors, you know. He always had all these like sayings, yeah. And yesterday I hobbled down to the ocean because of one of his sayings. He would always go, "Kid, when you're injured, the ocean is nature's whirlpool. You gotta go down and get waist high in the ocean and just walk." So, and I can barely walk, and all I can hear is Malenko in my head. It says, "Do it, damn it, get in the water." So I go down there, but I was afraid to get in because my back and my leg hurt so much. I thought if I fell down, I might not be able to get up and drown because I couldn't swim. That's how bad it is. But I eased in there with the old Boris Malenko's voice in my head. I eased into the ocean going, "Nature, the ocean's nature's whirlpool. I'm going to be better tomorrow. I'm going to feel better tomorrow." Well, Boris, I think I'm going to have to go to the whirlpool a few more times. Rest in peace.
Takes maybe more than once.
Yeah, and he also said any injury, overhead pulley. Like, whatever injury is, just do overhead pulleys. Don't stop going to the gym. Always just doing overhead pulleys, lightweight overhead pulleys. Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. So what was the other one? I used to love, and I use it when I teach a lot. Don't go around the world across the street. Don't go around the world across the street. You know what I mean?
Were there names for these? Are these like Malenkoisms?
The Malenkoisms, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There was 10 of them, and then the other one was, don't make a blizzard out of a fart. I get it. Don't make a blizzard out of a fart. And the man with one eye is king in the land of the blind.
That's deep. I don't know how it appeals to wrestling, but it's very deep.
The other one's the journey is the journey is the jewel.
Yep.
Yeah. But there was
I like that one.
There's a few more. but I just can't think of them off the top of my head. But
that'd be cool to like go through them and kind of analyze.
Because when you go to a school, you had the poster up, the 10 Malenko's. I have to try to find it and print it up. Like I had it before. One time I think I had it as a screensaver, but it might be on my old phone. But yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool to like.
Yeah, I think Frankie Reyes over in Tampa. He still has it. I think he put it up because he was like a Malenko student. But anybody that was trained under Boris Malenko, they know these things. They'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Malenkoisms. Neat. So is your favorite journey is the jewel? Is that the one that stands out most to you?
The three, like the man with one eye is king in the land of the blind. You know, like because
that's so deep.
That makes so much sense to me. I mean, don't go around the world across the street. Like when I'm teaching now and giving back to professional wrestling, and even when I'm doing a match and I'm in a match, and I'll find that like that saying comes to my head. Why are you doing all this to go back and grab this? You just go to this, you know.
And the fart one.
And then believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. These were all the Malenkoisms, but they were very much a survival guide, you know, not fighting zombies, but a survival guide. The survival guide of pro wrestling. So really, you know, over half of them are really as what helped me keep my sanity and last this long in professional wrestling. So they all kind of stick with me. Even Nature's Whirlpool. I went down there and tried it. But it does work for your knees. I do know that. I don't know about the back, so I was so afraid that I couldn't get up. The wave knocked me down. But I look out of my window in the morning. I'm blessed because I live on the 21st floor. So I wake up and I try to see if there's any white caps or how calm the ocean is. And usually I would walk down or ride my bicycle down, but so crippled. So I go down in my truck and then I park. But then I got down there and I go, oh, wait a minute. It's a little choppy here. It's calm out. You know, it was a little calmer out further, but I had to make it through the breaks, you know, to get to the calmer part. But I was really scared, but I was that desperate. I was like thinking like, you know, if it happens, it happens. I got to get in the water and try to ease this up. But, you know, my knees felt better when I got out of the water. My back, not necessarily. But
that's not good.
But I got a little color on my face, tan pyre.
There you go.
So after being locked down on the couch and ridden to a house and I haven't trained in like 13 days. That is the longest I've not ever been to a gym.
You have to listen to your body. It's so important. Don't push it.
I just can't walk. And if I pick a weight up or anything, it just causes that back to man. So, yeah. So I live by those things. I don't know if I have a favorite, but there's 3 or 4 of them that just really resonate and really were like my survival guide. And I still use them to this day as I teach and give back. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. All right. So
oh, he's pointing to the box.
What's in the box? Apparently, I heard a rumor there's a lot of questions in the box today.
Yeah, he said he like doubled.
Yeah, because I got in here early, and I don't think he liked the state I was in on this new medicine, trying to figure it out. I think he was worried, so he figured, well, they won't listen to a format, so I'll just put more questions in the box.
We listened to a format. I think we did
So what's in the
great.
box?